Hi, my name is Tom, and I kind of try to test and review some maps. Um, Cubic Direction is a map that was made in 1 hour puzzle maker time. Lights were added after that 1 hour, and playtesting didn't count to the 1 hour time that you had for creation of the map. So when you have a look at the thumbnail, it looks amazing already, and I'm not sure. I have played it already, and if you really made this in 1 hour, I just have big respect, because it's, I mean, as you can see, it's a lot of shit in there. Well, the map is a maze map, so if you like mazes, you probably love this one, because it makes how should I say? I spent like 40 minutes in the map trying to find the solution and so on. I also found it, but I still do not have orientation. It's amazing. It is crazy. So let's just have a first look around all the spots that we can reach and so on. So here was the entrance. We're gonna place the cube here, and there is the exit. Then we have a lot of those wall buttons. See, checks there, cube there, so on. This is obviously for the exit. So here we have a button that makes us there, and we can reach this spot. Now you see this maze layout was not only done by blocks. We have a lot of grids and glass, and we obviously have multiple floors. So at some point you will notice that there are a lot of portal tiles around, but you can only reach some of them. And this is probably what makes this maze so confusing and so crazy. So like, you can make portals there, and then you ask, how would you enter those portals? Anyway, let's continue. We have a button here that hires, I don't know how you say, like, reveal, not reveal, but yeah, it just makes another stair. Then we have a button here, and we quickly noticed that we actually have a companion cube. Now the map uses a mechanic that is sometimes used in this, is that you can move cubes although there is a grid in the way. So I saw this very early, very quickly. Problem is just there's everywhere water below us. And what I didn't see for a shitload of long time, that we have a beam there activated by Skhar. I was always on the track that I have to make a beam like on this axis here, or respectively on that axis. And there is actually one white tile that is on this axis, and this is that one over there, one that you can actually reach. And at some point you will find a beam, then you just think, okay, even if you would manage to get the beam out of there, the ball would just, the cube would just get pushed towards that glass. So what is it good for? And yeah, it took me around a long time till I found things. Anyway, we are still investigating the map, taking a first look around. So we have another timer here. We try to follow the line, probably going down there. And this is not something that will take you long to figure. You will find those portal tiles here. I kind of, as said, if you like mazes, this is awesome, because it's like, you know, you can't really go through here, but with portals you can. And that is often the case in many occasions. We can reach stuff with portals. The question is just, where have we placed those portals, and how did we even get there? Sometimes you go somewhere and then you kind of need 1 minute to figure out how to go back. So it's awesome. Okay, here a button that makes something. You have no clue what that is for. So we press this button, and if you paid attention, you know that we also need to press this button. So the map basically tells you here there will be a lot of timers, and indeed there is not a single button that stays permanently active. Anyway, here we find on moon, which do something somewhere. I actually didn't see this straight away. I heard the fizzle go on and off. But from here, you don't really see dot and moon. I mean, even if you look straight over there, there were anti-lines coming, going, and so on. But this anti-line there will actually put my focus towards there. And maybe I then have a look. To that side. Maybe then I have a look to that side. Also, when I press the button. So anyway, I saw it when I was somewhere down there or so, and then I looked up, then I saw, dot and moon. Now here again, like portal. Can we enter it? How can we enter it? Then you try and try and try. There also portal. You try to reach that stuff. There portal. No, there no portal. There, no. Here glass, no portals. So it's really amazing how confusing the map is. Anyway, rather well hidden is... maybe I shouldn't have dropped down there. Rather, maybe well hidden is then when you start to climb up. So we can make a portal there, and from here we reach this little cage here. And maybe you notice or don't notice that you can make a portal up there. And here we have more buttons. So we investigate them quickly. See, yeah, okay. Okay. And mechanics like this will tell you that obviously the cube has to go a different way than we do. It's like we have to direct the cube. So I imagine the cube is in that beam, it goes over there, then cube is on that beam, goes over there, and then probably some other button will do the work. So we notice we can actually go further up here. So more white tiles. See, I have to look around. See, okay, there is one. I think I haven't been here. Okay. Then from here I see those buttons we know. Dot moon. When I look down there, I have no clue where this is. Have I ever pressed this button? Then maybe by time you notice, okay, this is the button that actually respawns the cube. Okay, so that's still not everything. I'm just thinking how to get to the spot I actually want to go to. So see, I have to walk forth and back 2 times to actually find the spot I wanted to find. Anyway, have I missed this in here? So I want to go over there actually. It's really confusing as hell. Here, I think I haven't been at this little corner here, because here we also have a button. Any portal sets? Have I showed you that? I don't know. Just wanted to point it out. Then, last but not least, we still haven't been everywhere. This is the last spot I kind of detected, and this is when we make a portal down there in 1 year. We reach another spot. We have here moving platform. Don't know which side it shall go. I just want to have it right there for some reason. I have played the map already, as I said. And we also have very interesting things here. As said, I detected this at the very, very end. And the very interesting thing is we can actually grab a beam right there. And as I've said earlier, there is one spot, one portal side that would actually catch the cube. So I was trying to work on that for quite a while, but yeah, tricky to find. Now I think I don't know, have I ever been at that button over there? I am not sure, but anyway, we'll go to it when the time comes. I think we start solving the map, but first of all, if you do like that, you are kind of trapped. So this is kind of the first bug I noticed. You may want to make an option to cancel your portal here somehow. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I don't know the map as good as you do, so just some portal tile that you can reach so you can cancel your portal stuff. Anyway, up there is our way back, I think. And let's start with the map. So, as I pointed it out earlier, I saw like a square and there, so let's try to reach the square button. This is also very cool, made, very well made. You see the things that belong together are close together. Also, my path to the square is not that far from here. And I would say this is over here. Very good. So we also need to reach the upper floor there, so we have to press all kind of buttons. And the timer is chosen very, yeah, it's not forgiving, so we want to make that as fast as we can. It's really tricky shit. So let's go, come on, faster. You want to simply throw the cube down here and hope it works. There we go. You saw this is really close. And actually this is the hardest step to kind of find out how to get a freaking cube somehow in its path. You know, the cube has a separate path by time, but how to get it in there and where do you start? And this is how you start. Very simple, you can say at the end, but not simple at all. Okay, now the second bug in the map. So let's find the cube. You always, when you have done something, you kind of need to find the cube. Anyway, the cube is now there. And we make a portal here. And I said things that belong together are together. So it would make a lot of sense to make a portal here. Cube goes up. And then we have this button to kind of hold it up there. But after like investigating and running around in this map for 40 minutes or so, you also know other cool portal tiles around the map. So I didn't actually follow your intended way. Instead, I went down to that spot, and as you remember, I can actually reach the beam from here. So this is what I do. And ta-da! There is my cube. Then, I just cancel the portal. I go back, which I still need to look. Where is my way back? It's there, red, there. Yep, there it is, and you bypassed basically most of the cube's path. So, I don't know, you may wanna correct that, adding a fizzler or something like that. But we want to, of course, do the intended way. And this is then actually not really difficult anymore. The problem is just to get a basic set of orientation, first of all. Now, I do not know at what point I am right here. I thought I made the save game right, where the... Yeah, okay, perfect. Good. So, yeah, let's do the intended way. And you know this cube goes up here, and as I said, every single button is timed. So, we now have the task to actually find the spot. Where is that here? And how do we have to continue? I mean, when we send the cube up, it lies on that angled panel, and we have a certain amount of time to actually get it off this angled panel. So you test, try, undo, and you come up with this here. I just have to go through it. You come up with this here, and then you find the spot here at some point. And yeah, obviously then we do those things here. Okay, so we remember where our portals belong. We remember it as good as we can, so let's get the cube up there. Let's do stuff. So portal here and up there. Again, up there. To the left on the button. See, this one is rather a bit more forgiving. So we have more than enough time here, which is good. And then obviously this one. And now you kind of lose it out of your sight, which is... Didn't like that too much, but it's cool kind of. Because now we have to search our cube. Where is it? Where is it? And we find it already. So the question again. Where the fuck was that over there and how do we get there? So that was something with a wall button and a normal button. And we see that, yeah, that was where the moon and the dot is. Maybe it would be cool to see the moon and the dot from here for easier orientation. Anyway, moon and dot, how did we reach that? And I think we reached it by going up there to the second level with the button thing. So yeah, you know, like this button. Portals here and there. And then this button. And then we go up both floors. There we go. Now I'm here at this moon and the dot button. And indeed the cube is here. And after you have done it, with while you catch the cube there, you will know pretty quickly that obviously the cube has to go somewhere, and this here looks like it makes sense, so we just do it, see where it goes. There. So now the question, how do we get over there? Yeah, that's a bit tricky because you of course think you have to exit blue now and then you can grab it there, but that's not exactly correct. We gotta go one floor below it, and yeah, okay. Just had to have a look myself. That is this one here. And you see we can again grab it, again across the roof. Ah yeah, and this is the, yeah, another bug. I thought first of all that is, oh wait, there is a grid. And indeed, that is where we want to go to. So, where was that again? That was pretty much where we just were. So this may become a bit repetitive at the second playthrough. At least in the first playthrough I didn't find it too bad. But that thing here with reaching the second floor by using those two buttons appears like 3-4 times, so... But it's okay, I didn't think it's any problem. And now you also see why those portal sites are here that you try to access like an idiot. You simply put the cube through them. Just a bit... we know there are fizzlers quite close, so you can also give the cube some momentum with it to it by just walking forth and so on. So now we're gonna time that thing again. We disable the fizzlers, activate the beam, and I hope it works. Yeah, it worked. We just make sure it reaches the far end, and where did it go to? No clue, no clue. Indeed, that was... I had a few seconds here till I found the cube. And I actually still don't know where it is, but let's just search it. My platform moved again here. I don't know if you connected it to another button that you can't see or so to mess with it. Well, it's obviously not here. Our little cube. Let's drop down here. Oh, we found it by coincidence. So this is here. Yeah, okay. Good, and here is the... Again, we just have done that, so... We again gotta put the cube through here. We can put it here, and... we need this beam there, obviously, which goes to this button, and you also see now that the platform makes quite a lot of sense right there. Now here I think with platforms it's always tricky because cubes can actually fall off them when you activate or deactivate such a platform. Now I'm just gotta think again, how do I reach this platform shit there? I think that is simply going through here, right? No. How did I get this idea? It could be here. Anyway, you see, I still don't have the orientation. It's absolutely amazing. I need a second look. Is it... it could be that, yeah. Is it there? Yes, okay. So yeah, we move the cube and hope it isn't falling. Now here very, very mean, so you open the gate here with a button that you have to find again, but things that are together belong together, so you just got another portal up there. I think we haven't been here. I think that is what I missed and wanted to show you at some point. Anyway, I thought I'd lose my cube here because yeah, we can get it anywhere, but we can move it below the grid, which that's always a bit oh. Okay, so we see nothing here, so we simply go here, and there we have a beam. Now again, you always follow the cube, so where the fuck did it go? At this point, we may also think about where haven't we been yet, or what haven't we used yet, and I have no clue actually. So in that orange, it would be right there. We can see it. I indeed completely forgot what followed now. I think we haven't really done much here on this floor, so let's give a look here. Maybe we come across it, I don't know. I think we are obviously not at the correct spot. So the cube is very high. It's high and in an orange beam, so I can reach the let's call it second floor either here with the portals, or then when I simply do those button things again. So let's do that. So you know, this button here, and the other button. Maybe we find it there, and if not, we try something else. See, can we find it here? Any orange beams around? Not really, last time I had it quicker at this spot. But I can't see it anywhere right here. We've been up there just before. Here, yeah, it's over there. Really not sure. It's going into the wrong. Let's just try. Let's just try some things. Maybe we find it at some point. That was that. That was that. That was that. That was that. Let's just go up here to get some orientation. That's completely wrong. let's go back. And let's go down here. Let's go up here. Maybe we have more luck here. No, actually rather less. I still think it should be somewhere at that spot when I go up with portals, actually. Really confusing. Really confusing. I don't even see it from here. That's amazing. What element haven't I used? I completely don't know. Have I used this one here? I'm not even sure. Holy Jesus, damn it. I didn't want to get stuck again. I'm really wondering why I don't get it from here, or do I miss something again? Wait. From here I can at least see it. I like when I see things. What's the closest spot I can reach there? Did I miss something over there? Can I get higher up there? I don't know. There was an arrow. Yeah, I think I see it though. I think I missed a portal that I can reach here. Yeah, exactly. Holy Jesus, damn it. So you see, we have never been here. I knew I missed something. And that shit is really, really well hidden. Anyway, so portal here, portal there. And as you can see, we have a fizzler that has a very, very short timer. So you may want to throw your cube a bit here. Give it some momentum with. I actually thought the cube can get stuck if you just place it like between the portals, but you can either grab it here or here all the time, kind of. Okay, cool. So our cube goes somewhere, so let's try to follow it again. Getting orientation. It's really maze-like. Let's see if we can see it. Really not sure where it went. It's in a blue beam and it's rather on top, so I think now this came here up. Blue and top. So let's try. Either I reach it when going up here or when going up with the portals. Let's always check the top floor. Do we see it anywhere? A blue beam. Blue beam, top side. There is one of them. I think we can actually take some kind of what was that? Some kind of abbreviation, can't we? Don't think so. Ah yeah, of course, that was here. Let's just try to find it. Blue beam, top floor. Ah, blue beam, top floor. So obviously, again, get it through the grids. Or above them, whatever. Up there, and I see my blue portal is just right. So again. And this looks like some kind of finish. Or more or less finish. So let's find our way back. And let's make sure where this is. This is just above there where this where the button spawner button is. Where the cube spawner button is. So, yay, finally. Still 30 minutes. It's amazing. There we go. Finally, finally, finally. All that's left is this one. And this one. Cool. So, yeah. I think it's a very, very cool maze map. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of maze map, but this one was kind of fun because it used so many elements. I mean, you don't have simply the maze. You have it with those timed buttons, with the portals. Here there are accessible portals, non-accessible portals, and that made it a bit more enjoyable than just a normal maze. As said, I think it's a very cool map, especially if made in 1 hour. And for anyone that likes mazes, this is absolutely one to check out. So I'll also give it a like, definitely. Great job anyway, and nice map. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun. See you. Bye.